In this video, I'm going to talk about creating forms. So if you've been using Google Forms or Jot Forms or things like that, this takes place of it. So if you want to create your forms, what you're going to do is go under Sites, Forms, Builder. Now, if you want to analyze your results, analyze. Submissions is what people have submitted for your form, so you can see who submitted it and stuff like that. So it's cool, but to build it is right there. So again, depending on the program you're with and what industry, you should have some forms already in there. If not, let me know. To add a form, super easy. You can start from scratch or you can create a template. So let's look at the templates. Look at all these templates. So depending on what industry you're in, you have options. Since I'm in real estate, we'll go to real estate. And you can pick one. So you can create it. You can have a form here. Let's just look at this one, and then we'll continue. We'll use this form. So I'll show you how to edit a form. Super easy. Just like most, you'll realize with FreeUp, a lot of the same stuff kind of transcends. So if you can edit a form, you can edit a landing page, you can edit a website, you can edit an email template, because it all has the same look. Now you're wondering, hey David, where's all this stuff? Upper left, there's a plus. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. So you can kind of see that part. So if you want to change the images, you can change the background color, you can remove your logo, whatever you want to do, you can. And then here, they have some auto-populated options, the basics, first name, last name, full name, birth, all that fun stuff. If you want to add like, hey, I want you to put down your birth date, you just drag it in and put it where you want it to. And there you go. Let's say you want to have that required. So you click on it on the right side, you can change the label, whatever you want to put on it, you can have it required. So they can't hit submit until that's been filled out. And then a lot of the other ones down here, but then maybe you want to have a custom one, like a custom question you ask them, like, how long have you been in your house? Or how many times do you see a chiropractor? Or whatever it is. Well, that's going to be under custom fields. Click on custom fields, add a custom field, bottom left, and then you get to pick the type you want. So single line is your basic first name, last name, stuff like that. Multi-line, you know, they can fill more stuff in. Text box list, pretty obvious. Values, if you want to say like, how many times do you see a chiropractor? There's a number, phone number, dollar value. These are drop downs, so these are great if, like, you know, how often do you feel pain? How often have you, when do you want to buy a house? You could have, 0 to 3 months, 4 to 6 months, whatever you want. Drop down multiple. Radio, those are the typical. I use these for yes and no questions. Checkbox, similar. So let's just do like a checkbox. You can see how this works. So you pick your field name, and we'll just say example. Object is going to be contact always. Group, I put it in general info for the most part. Now down here, these are going to be your check boxes. So we'll put yes, add an option, no, add an option, maybe. Right, there you go. I don't worry about the additional preferences. You hit save. Now give it, a little time, but it should, oh, there it is on the left side now. It populated as example. So now you just drag it over and we'll put it there. Boom. And if you want to have required again, click there. So the cool thing is when they fill these forms out and then when they submit it, you will get all of this information when they sign up. So it'll be in your account. You can change the color of the sign up logo. If you want to do, styles, backgrounds, curvature, whatever you want, it's fully functioning. Elements, again, if you want to do something. If you want to add, let's say you want to add your CAPTCHA, so make sure they're not a robot. If you want to add an image, there you go. Choose file. And it's going to pull up and we'll just pull up something from my website. We'll pull up this, boom. Oh, that's pretty big. Then you can change the width down here. Let's say 50, whatever you want. So again, this is how to create a form. Very similar to creating websites, and then once it's done, make sure you hit save. Now you're like, okay, great, David. Now what do I have a form? So like when you create a landing page, if you want to add a form, and so looking how to add them to landing pages and websites. And I'm not going to show how to do both because websites and landing pages are very similar, or funnels. So in the video about that, I'll show you how to put one in. I also like to preview everything. So you click preview, you should be able to see what this is what the form looks like. Integrate it. So if you want to put it in a sticky sidebar maybe, or a pop-up, inline, or if you want to copy from a link, say click here to register, you can pop up the survey. If you want to have an embed code, this is great for emails. So you just copy the embed code, then you paste it in the email, and it'll populate this it'll populate this in the email. So many options, play around, have fun with it. But yeah, those are forms.